Hello, everyone. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Brittany Swigert. I think there's a few people in this class who probably do know me, but just a little bit about myself. I am originally from Delaware, but I received my bachelor's degree from ECU, so I have been in Greenville, North Carolina for going on 5 years now. But I finished my bachelor's degree in 2016 and I started this graduate program right away. So I kind of just shifted right into the program. So I kind of have a little bit of a different perspective of classes and everything than some people do. And I think that's something that if anybody needs any help with, especially around campus, let me know. But a little bit more about this class specifically. I have had Dr. Dietz already for 2 classes, actually. So I know a little bit of what she expects and a little bit about how some of the conversations we've had in class before, especially concerning cultural issues. And I'm happy to say that it is definitely a very safe and inviting environment. But there are a lot of things that just are uncomfortable and that just are not easy to talk about. And that's one of the things that the video, the Roadblocks to Counseling video, kind of demonstrated was our role in addressing these issues. Because especially in that video, they demonstrated a lot of the opinions and viewpoints and feelings of most Americans, but they did it in a way that most Americans can't, and that is in a peaceful, mature, sit down and actually discuss type of setting. And I think our role as counselors that demonstrates our biggest concern is being able to address those issues in a way that is beneficial and that is actually helpful. And that's one of the biggest takeaways that I got from that video. Some experiences that I have had personally with different cultures. Growing up in Delaware, I mean, it's a lot like the South. It's not much different. At least the part of Delaware that I'm from. It's a lot of big pickup trucks and gun racks on the back and all that fun stuff. But I've also had the opportunity to travel a little bit more than some people from that culture do. I was able to kind of leave and come to North Carolina, and that was kind of a little shift, different in culture, but I also had the opportunity to travel and do a study abroad program in 2015, where I traveled to New Zealand, Australia, and Hawaii and the Polynesian centers there, and learn more about those cultures that we really don't ever talk about, mostly in America, because, I mean, they don't really speak a lot of other languages, they don't really look too much different, that kind of thing, but learning about the Polynesian cultures, it is completely different, and a lot of people kind of put it on the back burner, put those people and that culture on the back burner, and I was happy to be able to engage with them and learn a lot more about them. And just in general, I think being educated and going away to school has taught me that there's a lot more people who take that route and do the kind of things that I do that are more willing than to go out into the world and learn more about different cultures and interact with other culturally different people than someone who just doesn't. And I think that is one of the things that makes me anxious to talk about culture as a subject and for this class in general, because I just already know that there's always emotion behind talking about culture. There's always going to be various elements of positions people can take on the subject, and that people experience personally in their own lives that other people just don't. And that has made me think a lot in my life about the value of experience and the value of putting yourself in those situations and putting yourself out there and bringing yourself out of your comfort zone. And that is one of the things that I hope that we can all kind of do in this class, is accept that like there's going to be no right or wrong, pretty much. Like, we're all going to have different opinions, and we have to all be able to talk to each other and do it, like I said, with the roadblocks video, do it in a way that counselors do. And I think that we will have a pleasant experience overall and get to know each other a lot more, and learn a lot more about ourselves, especially. But I look forward to interacting with you all in class and through these videos and discussion boards and whatnot, and I hope we all have a great semester.